on, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Working on the Is300 today, so it's gonna be a freaking sick video. I have wanted to be able to make this video for this car for probably since before I even got an Is300, so super excited. I got a badass front lip in this box I'm gonna show you guys, and we are going to start getting this thing mounted up and then go on to painting it, and it's gonna be sick. I know the anticipation is probably building pretty good for what is in this box, which if you guys are Is300 people, you're probably like 99% sure of what front lip it is. It's really normal, and there's a good chance it'll be in the thumbnail of this video, so kind of doing all this for nothing. All right, so let's get to seeing what is in this box. I'm so excited to show you guys. Oh, check it out. Front lip. Let's get this thing out of the plastic. So a lot of you guys can probably already tell which front lip this is. I'll get a little bit closer and show you guys. It's a really standard front lip. It's like, some call it like the eBay lip, which is where I got this lip actually. But I do want to say, I've been holding off getting one of these lips because I didn't know they're about 80 to 100 bucks normally for just the lip, and then you had to get paint for it. I just didn't know if I was ready to like spend something like that on more of like a looks thing for the car. But I've been wanting to for a while, and I saw this one pop up for 60 bucks on eBay, and I was like, oh man, I can't turn that down. And let me tell you guys, for 60 bucks, this thing is a freaking killer deal. Not only did it come with the mounting hardware, it came with I think 6 or 7 screws and the double-sided tape, but it also came pre-drilled holes, and I'll show you guys when I put it on the car, it already fits pretty freaking good with no sanding or anything, which for $60 for an eBay lip, I think that's really good. I mean, obviously, you can't complain too much because it's like, it's 60 bucks, but I think for $60, this is a freaking killer deal. And for it to come with hardware, like I wasn't even expecting that for some eBay front lip. So we're gonna do a little bit of sanding to it in some of these areas to get it to fit a little bit better, but already out of the box, killer deal. I'll definitely have a link in the description if you guys want to pick up this lip as well. As you can see, that's a little bit better shot, this lip, and what kind of condition it's in. And I'll show you guys those pre-drilled holes I was talking about. They're not like the cleanest holes, but the fact that they're there in the first place is just like, even if you don't even use them, but like a guide to like show you where you could put holes at least, or like what they think you should do. I mean, that's just killer. You know, for an eBay front lip, like that's really impressive. Before we get going on the lip too much, guys, I do want to show you, if you haven't seen any of the videos on my 240, I just got done painting that thing. I took the masking off yesterday, and man, does it look awesome. So I'm going to show you guys. You can already kind of see through the windows there. Ooh, man. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Ooh. Look how shiny. Looks sick. If you guys aren't following this build, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It helps the channel out. And come on, you gotta follow the 240 build. Come on, what are you doing? You gotta see the freaking 1JZ S13 that we're building up in here. I mean, come on, people. Look at that, dude. So sick. So sick. There's a little bit of spots that with all the masking on it and everything that I couldn't get to on this bar, just because all the masking for the dash and everything, I couldn't actually get the gun up in there, which that's not really too big of a deal. I'm just gonna come in there with like a paintbrush and just touch those up. Plus, I'm pretty sure when I put the dash back in the car, it should cover up most of that stuff. And then any overspray that's on the car as well, that's all gonna be either repainted or put over fenders or something on it, so it's not a huge deal. So now that I got the lip on, obviously, first thing is, damn, look at that thing, holy crap. But there's a few little spots, like it doesn't perfectly, which obviously there's no screws on it, but a little bit of space right there that will probably get brought in when you tighten it and put the screw. But my thing is, there's these gaps that are kind of caused by it being tight, I think right up in here. I think this should go all the way in here, so what I'm going to try to do is sand just a little bit of this so it'll fit into this. Like, see, it's got like a straight line right here where it should be a little bit curved. So I've never really done any body work, so I don't really know if I'm sanding the right spots, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. So I'll just I'm gonna get the Dremel and just sand that down a little bit, and hopefully that fixes everything. And this side will squeeze in a little bit better, and it won't feel so see, it's like a little bit short, so I feel like if I get this to come in more, this will also slide in more and it'll actually fit around there. So we'll see. Before I take this lip off though, oh man, we just gotta take a minute. Can we just take a minute to look at how sick this looks? Oh my gosh, dude, this is like an eyegasm. It is a straight eyegasm right here. So what I did is I took a Sharpie, and I basically just went around this front lip at all the places that it looked like it was like kind of tight and was being pushed up on and maybe could go further into the car. And I just marked little marks around. You can't see that, but just marked little marks. And now I'm just gonna take the freaking Dremel and just very, very lightly, try not to take too much off at all, just tiny bits at a time, so I know kind of how it's affecting it. But just sand out just a hair of spots, and we'll see if it makes a difference, and if it does, maybe do a little bit more, and then go from there. You probably can't see it, but I've taken a little bit out just from this general area, just a hair amount. So I got the lip back on the car, and keep in mind I only took a tiny amount, but this is the area I took it out from. Hope you guys can see there's a little bit, if we get up from up here, hair amount of space, but it definitely seemed like it got the lip to sit further into the car. The other thing I'm thinking is when you're standing back from it, you don't really notice a lot of that stuff. I'm mainly just trying to get it to sit further in so that these will push onto the car and not have that, hopefully you guys can see that little bit of space right there. It's actually a little bit more in person than it looks on the camera, but especially on this side, if you look down at it, there's a little bit of space and you have to like really push. But I think it's because this is getting pushed on, so I was just trying to get the lip further in. So we're kind of rushing this thing a little bit. I'm in a little bit of a hurry to get to my friend's like thing that he's doing, but we're just trying to get it mounted right now. But what you can see is there's a gap right here. I know it probably looks a little bit ghetto, but we just used some wood to fill in this gap to go from the wood to the car and then for the lip.
We did use pressure treat, by the way.
Yeah. All right, guys, so I know it's a little change of pace. I'm not in the shop anymore, but I ended up having to go to my friend's like graduation thing that he was doing. So got the lip mounted on the car. It looks super sick. I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm actually gonna leave the lip mounted on the car for a little bit just to make sure that like let the sun hit it while I'm driving it and kind of let it mold to the car a little bit, just because when I paint it, I don't want it to flex at all and then crack the paint. So I really wanted to like take the shape of the factory bumper just from being in a box, you know, for shipping and everything. I don't want it to be like a little weird. So I was gonna do this in all one video and just have, you know, installing the lip and painting it at the same time and just join the two together, but I think I'm actually gonna do 2 videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure you drop a big like down below and hit that subscribe button for more. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to get back to you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.